Alright, so I'm back with another battle, and this battle took place about 20 minutes after the battle I had in the other video, and so I was still testing out my team. About the other video, the commentary was terrible because it was hot out, and I had nothing to drink, so my throat just dried up really quick, so I apologize on that. Yeah. So when I looked at this team, Steven's team, they basically had OU the team featuring Cloister. I knew I had to watch out for basically everything, since A, I was still testing this team, and B, almost all of them were faster than the entirety of my team. So I had to watch out for everything. So we'll see how this battle went, shall we? Why did I say it like that? Ew. No, let's not do that. Turn this down. Okay, so they lead off with... Whoa, went too fast. They lead off with Rotom, and I lead off with Magnezone. I go for the Reflect for some reason. I don't know what I was expecting. They go for the Will-O-Wisp and they miss, so that's unfortunate. I go for the T-Bolt, and then they go for the Will-O-Wisp again, and they hit this time, and I did about half damage, and they got the burn. And they have their little leftovers, and yeah. They decide to switch out into Aegislash, and I go for the Thunderbolt again, and yeah. Since I expected the Sacred Sword, I go out of Miss Magius, again expecting the Sacred Sword. They go for the King Shield instead. I use Shadow Ball. Wow, I'm messing up so bad. I use Shadow Ball, and they go for the Swords Dance. And because I knew Shadow Sneak was coming, I go for my own Shadow Sneak just to finish off the Aegislash. So Miss Magius, I thought was actually going to be the weak link of my entire team. It's actually putting in a lot more work than I thought it would. They go out in Talonflame, and Thunderbolt almost kills it. And I knew I'd probably have to sack off Miss Magius after this, because I wouldn't be able to outspeed because a Bravebird would be coming. But due to all that recoil from the Flare Blitz plus the Life Orb, Talonflame dies. So that's 2 kills, or feints, or whatever, for Miss Magius. I go for another Shadow Ball on Rotom, and it does about half of the damage it already had, so it's at about 3/4. So about 70% health right now, or something like that. They go for the Thunderbolt, I think it was. I wasn't really looking. I go on Magnezone, and I go for Thunderbolt of my own and kill that. They go on to Cloister, and I felt I was in a good position because I resist the skill link moves like Rock Blast and Icicle Spear and all that jazz. And they get their Shell Smash off, and I'm like, okay, cool. I go for the Thunderbolt, and then they have the little Focus Sash, but they get paralyzed, so that's unfortunate, really. So because of that, I'm going to be able to outspeed, despite its +2. So that's a dead Cloister, so that's unfortunate. Again, I keep saying unfortunate. They go on Greninja, and I decided I'm just going to sack off the Magnezone because I don't have any safe switches for it, because I didn't really know what it was going to do. I figured like a Hydro Pump or Dark Pulse was coming. I go out into Tangrowth since Magnezone's dead, and they go for the Ice Beam. And because he's Assault Vest, I'm gonna be able to survive it, and I go for the Giga Drain. And I was hoping that they would go for Ice Beam again right here, so that I could just come in with Infernape and then just Mach Punch, and that's exactly what they do, and that's exactly what I do. So that plan worked out perfect. So that's cool. Yeah, so what I just said had just happened. I know the future, apparently. I was hoping it wouldn't be X, or Charizard X, and I hoped correctly. And it becomes Charizard Y, and I guess they have to be timid, or whichever one lowers attack and raises speed, to outspeed Infernape. So that happened. I would have gone for the Air Slash. They go for the Ancient Power, it does some damage, and I go for the Thunder Punch and OKO it. So that was that match. Good game, and thanks for watching and all that stuff. And you can follow and subscribe and like and comment and follow on Tumblr and all that jazz and all that fun stuff. So once again, good game, and thanks for watching.